Well, it's that time of year again. The Super Bowl. Super Bowl 57. And I apologize if I'm a few days late on this. It's because I wasn't really motivated on making any videos. But I feel better now to make videos. So here it is. And I'm very happy that I'm finally going to make this video because I'm a huge Eagles fan. I've been an Eagles fan all my life, and I'm very glad to do this predictions video on the Super Bowl. So, let's get this rolling. So, we got the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles in Super Bowl 57. Now, both of these teams are number 1 seeds. They're both very good. And here's the pictures of Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes. Very cool. And an interesting fact for you is that the two Kelce's are playing in this year's Super Bowl. So that is very cool. And this is now Patrick Mahomes' 3rd Super Bowl in just 5 years. But Patrick Mahomes does have a down ankle. And that's been a struggle for him, but he has been able to win games. He has been able to stay strong and win games for the Kansas City Chiefs when they mattered the most. And that's how they got here. And plus, they played well all year. But the Philadelphia Eagles, Jalen Hurts had that shoulder injury, and he had to miss the Cowboys game at the AT&T Stadium to rest him up for the playoffs. But he did have to play that one game against the Giants in Week 18, and we did get the victory and clinched the number 1 seed. And everyone doubted us. Everyone doubted us, but we still got the job done, at the end of the day. So, no one can say we're a bad team because we got the job done at the end of the day. We demolished the Giants in the divisional round, and we demolished those garbage, overrated 49ers. Now, let's talk about the players on each of these teams. Travis Kelce, he's very good. He's very good. But, Chiefs got a very good offense, though. I like Travis Kelce and Mahomes and Travis Kelce. They got a good, connection to each other. The offense of Kansas City is very good. But the Eagles' offense is the best offense in the league. I think it's one of the best offenses in the league, by far. You got Jalen Hurts at quarterback, Miles Sanders at running back. Oh, and hold on. I saw lots of people underestimating Jalen Hurts in this year's Super Bowl. Don't underestimate him. He's better than what you think. But yes, anyways, you got Jalen Hurts at quarterback, Miles Sanders at running back. Also, Boston Scott and Boston Scott is also a running back. You got Lane Johnson on offense, who is now a running back. I forgot what position he plays in, but I know he doesn't play wide receiver or any of that, but I do know his name. And I know he's a very good player on this team. You got A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and etc. So, very cool players. My favorite player on the team has gotta be Jalen Hurts. This guy's awesome. I loved how much he's improved this season. And yes, they have and Jalen Hurts brought us the best regular season record for the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, let's do the predictions video. Now, this won't be a scores prediction. This will just be my thoughts on who will win the Super Bowl and who will lose the Super Bowl. Now, let's go through their defenses, since we talked about their offenses. Their defenses. Well, Eagles take that category as well. They take that category as well. They are the number one defense in the whole entire league. Yep, I said it. They are the number one defense in the whole entire league. You got Fletcher Cox, John Reddick, and a lot of other players. Darius Slay, C.J. Gardner-Johnson. I can go on and on. But yeah, those are just a few to mention. But yes, we got the best defense in the league. Enough said on that. And our defense was able to stop the Giants and the 49ers very, very well. And the defense has been working their butts off all year, and they definitely deserve a spot in the Super Bowl for sure. The defense. And as for the Chiefs' defense, they're very good, but not as good as the Eagles, in my opinion. Eagles aren't that good. I mean, the Chiefs aren't that good on defense like the Eagles are. Same with the Chiefs' offense, and that's going to be a problem in the Super Bowl for the Kansas City Chiefs. You see, Eagles got very close to the number one offense in the league, and they got the best defense in the league. Chiefs don't have the number one best defense in the league, or the number one offense. But here's the thing. You know how they get here? You know how they got 3 Super Bowls? It's because Patrick Mahomes is a very good quarterback. Even though they don't have the number one offense, he can still get the job done. He's been playing spectacular. But at the same time, don't underestimate Jalen Hurts. But I gotta give much credit to the Kansas City Chiefs now. There's just a lot of factors the Eagles do have. Now, during some Super Bowls, like Super Bowl 48, like in Glendale, the last Super Bowl in Glendale, the best defense, the number one defense, was able to beat the number one offense. And if you got a number one defense, I think you will beat the number one offense. And I really do think that, to be honest. I think that's a very high possibility, and that's what it's going to be like in this Super Bowl. Number one defense is going to beat the number one offense. Now, I know the Chiefs don't have a number one offense, but we sure got that number one defense. And that number one defense is going to come after Patrick Mahomes. He's going to come after him. And I think it's going to be tough for Patrick Mahomes to get all these passes in. Because, again, we got the number one defense in the league. And it's going to be extra hard for Patrick Mahomes because he has that ankle sprain. He has the high ankle sprain. And I'm not sure if Mahomes is going to be 100% for this game. Eagles are fully healthy coming into this game. Chiefs are missing some of their players. They're good players coming into this game. That's going to be a huge downfall for them. Gotta give them credit. They played well. They played well against the Bengals, and they played well. Against all the teams they faced in the playoffs. They played well against the Jaguars, got the job done with a high ankle sprain. Even though the Jaguars almost beat them. They almost did it. But Mahomes won that game. Came back and won it. That's the old style Patrick Mahomes. That reminds me of the 2019 him when he was down by so many points and yet he just comes back and wins it. But yeah, that's a whole brief story about Patrick Mahomes. Here's a brief story about Jalen Hurts. So back in 2020, Carson Wentz sucked. Let's just say that he sucked. And we just got sick and tired of him, and we put Jalen Hurts in. And everyone was mad about it, but you know what my reaction was like? Hey, it's a new quarterback. Let's give him some time to improve after a few years and get our receivers for him and a good defense for him and see how good he plays them in. Waited a few seasons, and now he's looking like an MVP candidate. I told you. Wait a few years, see what his potential's going to get, and look at that. He's got very good potential. That's Jalen Hurts for you. He's my quarterback. But yes. Who I got winning the Super Bowl? Well, I said the number one defense mostly beats the number one offense. So, and the Eagles are just too good, to be honest, for the Chiefs. It's going to be one of those Super Bowls. It's either going to be like a close game. It's either going to maybe be a close game and the Eagles still win it. Or it's going to be Mahomes running for his life. It's going to be Mahomes running for his life because the defense will be chasing after him and making that underhand pass like he did back in Super Bowl 55. It's going to be that type of situation. But either way, I still got the Eagles winning this. I'm sorry, Chiefs fans. And I'm not just saying this because I'm an Eagles fan. No, I'm not just saying this because I'm a huge Eagles fan. I'm saying this because I'm being honest with you. I think the Eagles are going to get the job done. I think they're the best team, and they're going to prove it in the Super Bowl. I'm big on my team. Let's go, Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly. On the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly. Score a touchdown. 1, 2, 3. And a low and a high. And watch those Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly. On the road to victory. EAGLES, Eagles. Let's go. Yep, got the Eagles on top against the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm sorry that didn't sound really that great. It's late at night currently, but yep. Got the Eagles over the Chiefs. Let's go. We're gonna get this Lombardi trophy. Let's do it. Let's do it, Philadelphia. Let's do this. I got you winning this. I got you winning this in my predictions. Let's go, Eagles. And yet, that is my prediction video. And I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button. Click subscribe. Comment down below. And make sure to share the video so it can get out. So we can get it out to a lot of people. And yet, this is the Philly Eagle signing off. Go Birds and fly, Eagles, fly. And I'll see you all next time. Peace.